This is Mamuni. Thank you so much for being Amar Baba.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss how to solve a trial balance problem. So let's get started. Chalo, shuru kara jak. So let's go through the problem. Prepare a trial balance from the following balances of Miss Roy as on 31st March 2022. The name of accounts are given here and the amounts are given here. So let's start. Outstanding salary, the amount is 2000. Let's write outstanding salary. The amount is 2000. Outstanding salary is a credit balance. Now what is outstanding salary? Outstanding salaries are salaries that are due or payable or outstanding, all the same thing, and have not been paid at the end of an accounting year. What is an accounting year? Suppose starting from 1st April 2021 to 31st March 2022. Understood? This is known as an accounting year. So outstanding salary is the receiving of the benefit already yet not paid for the received benefit. Moreover, outstanding salary is a liability. For example, the employees of a company have given the company the service the company need, but for 2 months the company did not pay the employees for their services. This is known as an outstanding salary. মানে কি কোনো কোম্পানিকে যদি কোনো এমপ্লয়িজ সার্ভিস দিয়ে থাকে বাট কোনো কোম্পানি 2 মান্থসের জন্য সেই এমপ্লয়িজের কোনো স্যালারি দেয়নি, স্যালারিটা 2 মান্থসের ডিউ আছে, সেটা 3 মান্থস হতে পারে, 2 মান্থস হতে পারে, মোর দেন 3 মান্থসও হতে পারে বা 1 মান্থও হতে পারে। তো সেই সার্ভিসের জন্য কোনো স্যালারি যখন দেওয়া না হয় সেটাকে বলা হয় আউটস্ট্যান্ডিং স্যালারি। The company has received the benefit but not yet paid for the received benefit. সেটাকেই বলা হয় আউটস্ট্যান্ডিং স্যালারি। কোম্পানি এমপ্লয়িজদের থেকে বেনিফিট রিসিভ করেছে বাট কোনো স্যালারি পেমেন্ট করেনি, সেটাকেই বলা হয় আউটস্ট্যান্ডিং স্যালারি। Outstanding salary is a credit balance. Why? Because outstanding salary comes under personal account. According to personal account, the giver of the benefit is credit. To be more precise, outstanding salary account comes under representative personal account, representing the employees to whom 2 months salary due. Understood? Not yet paid. So that is the reason outstanding salary is credit. So let's see the next account. The next account is prepaid rent. How much? 3000. Let's write. So prepaid rent. Prepaid rent account is a debit balance. So that is the reason I'm writing the amount of prepaid rent in the debit column. What is prepaid rent? Prepaid rent is an expense which has been paid in advance and related benefits are not yet consumed or used within the same accounting period. Its benefit will be received during the next accounting period. Understood? Prepaid rent is related to the next year but has been paid during the current year in advance. Okay, the benefit of prepaid rent will be received during the next accounting year. Prepaid rent is an asset. Okay, and prepaid rent is debit. Why? Because it comes under personal account. To be more precise, prepaid rent is a representative personal account, and the prepaid rent represents those persons to whom payment has been made in advance. According to personal account, the receiver of the benefit is debit. Here, when rent has been paid in advance, the landlord is the receiver of the benefit. Understood? So let's see the next account. The next account is bank overdraft. The amount is 6,000. Let's write bank overdraft. Bank overdraft is a credit balance, 6,000. What is bank overdraft? Bank overdraft is a loan provided by a bank that allows a customer to pay for expenses when the account reaches zero. Actually, bank overdraft means withdrawing more money than in the account. Understood? So this is known as bank overdraft. Bank overdraft falls under personal account. So according to personal account, the giver of the benefit is credit. So bank overdraft is the giver of the benefit. So bank overdraft will be credited. So let's see the next account. The next account is creditors 20,000. Let's write creditors 20,000. Creditors is a credit balance 20,000. That is the reason we are writing 20,000 in the credit column. Why creditors is a credit balance? Because creditors falls under personal account. According to personal account, the giver of the benefit is credit. So creditors will be credited. Understood? Let's see the next account. Expenses 1,000. Let's write. Expenses is a debit balance. That is the reason we're writing the amount in the debit column. Why expenses is debit? Because expenses falls under nominal account. According to nominal account, all losses and expenses debit. So the expenses of the business will be debited. Understood? Clear? So what is the next account? Selling and distribution charges. Charges means expenses. 7,000. Let's write selling and distribution. Selling and distribution charges 7,000. Selling and distribution charges is a debit balance. Why? Because selling and distribution charges falls under nominal account. According to nominal account, all losses and expenses debit. Here, selling and distribution charges is an expense for the business. So, selling and distribution charges will be debited. Understood? Let's see the next account. The next account is office and administration charges, 9,000. Charges means expenses. Let's write office and administration charges. $9,000. Office and administration charges is a debit balance, and that is the reason we have written 9,000 in the debit column. But why office and administration charges is a debit balance? Because office and administration charges falls under nominal account. According to nominal account, all losses and expenses debit. So office and administration charges will be debited. Understood? So let's see the next account. Sales 30,000. Let's write sales is a credit balance, and that is the reason we have written the amount in the credit column. But why sales is a credit balance? Because sales falls under real account as well as nominal account. According to real account, what goes out is credit. Here, when goods are sold, goods go out from the business, so sales account will be credited. According to nominal account, all incomes and gains credit. Here, when goods are sold, money comes in. So sales is an income. So sales account will be credited. Understood? Let's see the next account. Cash 1 lakh. Let's write cash 1 lakh. Cash is a debit balance. Why? Because cash falls under real account. According to real account, what comes in is debit. From the business point of view, cash comes into the business. So cash account will be debited. Understood? Let's see the next account. Capital account, 60,000. Let's write capital account. Capital is a credit balance. Why? Because capital falls under personal account. According to personal account, the giver of the benefit is credit. Here, the proprietor is the giver of capital. So, capital account will be credited. Understood? Let's see the next account. Rent paid 5,000. Let's write rent paid 5,000. Rent paid is a debit balance. Why? Because rent paid falls under nominal account. According to nominal account, all losses and expenses debit. Here, rent is an expense for the business, so rent paid will be debited. Understood? Clear? Let's see the last account. Rent from subletting, 7,000. Let's write rent from subletting. Rent from subletting is a credit balance, and that is the reason we have written 7,000 in the credit column. Why rent from subletting is a credit balance? Because rent from subletting falls under nominal account. According to nominal account, all incomes and gains credit. Here, rent is an income. So, rent from subletting will be credited. মানে কি তুমি যখন বাড়ি ভাড়া দিচ্ছ, তোমার নিজের বাড়ি কোনো বিজনেসের জন্য তুমি ভাড়া দিচ্ছ, তখন কি হচ্ছে? তুমি রেন্ট পাচ্ছ। সো ইউ আর রিসিভিং রেন্ট। সো যখন তুমি রেন্ট রিসিভ করছো, দিস ইজ অ্যান ইনকাম। সো অ্যাকর্ডিং টু নমিনাল অ্যাকাউন্ট, অল ইনকামস অ্যান্ড গেন্স ক্রেডিট। আর রেন্ট পেড মানে তুমি যখন বাড়ি পেমেন্ট করছো ভাড়া থাকার জন্য, দ্যাট ইজ অ্যান এক্সপেন্স ফর দ্য বিজনেস। তো সেটার জন্য ডেবিট হয়। অ্যাকর্ডিং টু নমিনাল অ্যাকাউন্ট, অল লসেস অ্যান্ড এক্সপেন্সেস ডেবিট। আর যখন তুমি কাউকে বাড়ি ভাড়া দিয়েছো, সেখান থেকে তুমি ইনকাম পাচ্ছ, মানি পাচ্ছ, ইউ গেটিং অ্যান ইনকাম, ইউ গেটিং মানি। সো তখন মানিটা ইনকাম হচ্ছে, দ্যাট ইজ অ্যান ইনকাম। So according to nominal account, all incomes and gains credit. That is the reason rent from subletting will be credited, because rent from subletting is an income. Understood? So let's calculate the total of debit column and the total of credit column. Okay? The total of debit column is 1,25,000 and the total of credit column is same 1,25,000. So the trial balance did tally, because the total of debit column is equal to the total of credit column. Understood? I hope you understood. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your precious time. I hope this was useful. And before I fade out, please remember, treat everyone with politeness and kindness, because politeness and kindness cost nothing, but you can spread happiness to so many people. Bye-bye. Take care, stay safe, and stay blessed always.